Another day, another package. But today, it's it's letters. It's not a package, it's just fan mail, I guess. And I'm opening both of them because, well, I don't think there are really big things in there to review. I swear, if this is spam, oh my god. It's not even fan mail! You paid actual money to send me a pamphlet about the Bible. Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but I'm already a weeb. I'm beyond saving. And well, it's not actually a pamphlet about the Bible, it's more like an excerpt of it. Yep, there's not even a joke here, it's just straight up Jesus stuff. Okay, here we go. From Tobias. Thank you, Thomas, for making these videos. I'm very appreciative. From the gist of it, I understand you're recommending me Ping Pong to review because it's a good show, so let's do that. Because I'm not really in the mood to review the Bible right now. And it's a pretty long show, so just pretending to watch it on my phone doesn't cut it anymore. I need something bigger to really pretend like I'm watching stuff. No, haven't forgotten. Oh man, now, that was a series. Let's just adore the animation for a bit. It's so goddamn awful that it becomes superb. Just from the fact that it's made into this twisted and simple style alone allows the characters to express themselves in a different light than I've seen in a normal anime. Even messing with the appearances at the more intense points to give you the raw emotion. Kinda like the action-packed scenes in Mob Psycho 100, except here, it's the entire show. And to be fair, when they finally play ping pong, it's pretty fluid and smooth, so they really nailed the enjoyment of watching a sports show. Story-wise, I wouldn't actually call it a sports show. More like a slice of life with sports taking the backseat to let the drama ride the wheel. It gives an inside view of how competitive the world of ping pong is and how different people handle their training and rising in the ranks. For some it's something that comes naturally, they're just talented in it, while others have to really hustle to get that far. It's a constant fight between natural skill and acquired skill. Our main character is Smile, a guy who has natural talent for ping pong but doesn't really care about winning. He just doesn't have motivation and is being forced into going to practices that he doesn't care for. So finally, he has a duel with his mentor to decide if he really has to continue going there, if the teacher wins, or if he can do whatever if he wins. And he does win, of course, but through the battle, something snaps in him and he finds motivation, but also turns into a machine, kinda. What that means is that he zones out while playing and literally becomes the ping pong robot that's undefeatable and just knows everything ahead of their opponents. At one point, the kids are even calling him Mr. Robot. This is a show that's really hard to put into words with such a short segment that I'm doing right now, because there isn't just one main character or one main storyline. It constantly comes up with new side stories that seem to go nowhere but make a full circle later on. The series is filled with metaphors and different displays of what the characters are going through, and while I did say that Smile was the main character, it's more like there are 5 to 7 main characters, all of them having around the same amount of screen time and important backstories that bond everybody together. For a show with a running time of only 11 episodes, it accomplishes so much. And even though I said what I said, it did become a bit boring for me at times. Mostly because of the drama. Yeah, the parts where they play the game are awesome, but then they also have these character development parts, which of course they are necessary, especially to bring forth the impact of the last episode, but it does feel like they go overboard with it at points, just going into so much detail that I stopped caring that much for them anymore. Overall, it's a pretty good show. Thanks for the recommendations, and I'm gonna head inside because it's getting freaking freezing.